Test, test. Hey, everyone.
2221212.
How's it going, everyone? We're Two Meeps. We're actually in the same room together. Isn't that crazy?
Once in a blue moon, as it says.
Yeah, technically already the second time this year that we're in the same room together. I think I need to go closer to the mic so you can actually hear me. Before we jump into this, we should probably just check the audio and stuff like that as usual. Two Meeps are people. Wah pedals aplenty.
Was to the left of me, was to the right.
I forgot I had this tab open, making me wonder where's this glorious music coming from.
That's much appreciated, by the way. Thank you so much.
But yeah, thank you and welcome to Jazz Dude. Welcome. Chocole's here.
Baron.
Trois, you're also here.
Oh, duh.
Hi. Are you really here?
Meep.
Beep. Okay, apparently.
Baron.
Hyper. I've seen Hyper before. Baron is here.
AED4.
LD.
LDW. Hi. And
Nice.
Tulenveki Productions, I believe is how you pronounce it.
How do you pronounce your name? Probably Tulenveki Productions. I would have said something like that as well. Audio's quite good. I should probably go a little closer to the mic, or I should just yell a little more.
I am relatively soft-spoken.
That's why you're so close to the mic. I'm just loud.
Yeah.
I'm the loud and annoying part of Two Meeps.
I hope we are somewhat balanced. Screaming asthma.
Stream is
Ah!
Okay, before we jump into it, let's actually check the audio. I can't throw money at the start of the stream.
Oh, bless you, Hyper. Bless you.
Bless you, Hyper. We're sadly not big enough yet to monetize anything, so we appreciate it though.
Yeah.
The gesture. Okay, let's check the audio. While we're playing songs, we're not actually talking, so let's just check how. Let us know how the volume is. I'm gonna play the first song for like 5 seconds or something like that. How's that?
You might want to re-enable your...
I think I already did that. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I re-enabled myself. Sometimes I disable myself. That sounds.
Audio is very good.
That sounds horrible, but good.
Great Tarzan yelled at Troy.
Something like that, right?
Wonderful.
Crisp quality. That's very, very, very good. Very good. That sounded about right, in my opinion. Okay. So how this is going to work? Basically, Trois is going to tell us what. Before we listen to the song, Trois is going to tell us what the song is about. Then we listen to it, and if you have any questions, we're going to answer the questions after the song. We do not really want to talk too much over the music itself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
We already have. No, how do you say that? How does English work again? My brain is like. The thing is, for the past 2 weeks, I've been constantly switching between German and English, so I'm like restarting my brain every now and then. No, what did I want to say?
You have already...
I have already. What do I have already? No, you can already pre-order our album. It releases this month, 24th, but you can already get it on Bandcamp if you want. Both a digital version and also as a CD, if you like it. You only speak English, and that's hard enough on its own.
I mean, that's perfectly fair, and it's even worse if the English is dialectal or accented, because I ain't understanding it.
It can be funny though if I suddenly start speaking English to my mom or German to Tra, and I'm like, why don't you respond to me?
Yesterday, he was blanking out to me when I was telling him about cake.
I was like, cake. What is cake? What is cake? Huh? Cake? I've never heard this word before.
Yeah, cake.
But yeah, after 20 seconds or so, I was like, baking a cake. Yeah, I get it. Also, the mic volume is good at the moment because of Chris being relatively loud-spoken and Trois soft-spoken, so Chris being further away is kind of perfect.
That's good. That's good to hear.
I always yell, you know that.
Kakku.
Kakku in Finnish.
Oh, kakku for cake.
Kakku, okay. That sounds kind of problematic for someone whose native language is German. Kakku.
Don't.
Anyway, our first song today is actually... we've released 5 songs as singles. The first one is actually not a single, so you're going to hear a brand new song first. called Friends with a Ghost. I know that this is Ben's, I know he's not here today, sadly, he's busy. This is Ben Starr's favorite song of ours by far. What is the song about?
Well,
Yes, Hyper.
The premise for it came during the very first Halloween Splatfest, which it had the prompt.
Splatoon.
Yeah, Splatoon 3 to be precise. And it basically had the prompt of, what would you rather be friends with, a zombie, a skeleton, or a ghost? And the thought of being friends with a ghost actually drove me to tears, because to me that basically meant you're friends with somebody who's in all likelihood already departed. So you're friends with somebody who is already departed. That somebody could be a family member, a friend, somebody close to you. So you're there processing grief. You're processing their absence, the things they enjoyed. And merry meet, merry part, the witch's greeting. One day we shall meet, one day we shall part, and that kind of thing. But it's also about living your life to the full, in spite of all of that grief.
Which is why the lyrics are kind of sad, I'd say, but the music is the complete opposite.
The music is probably lounge jazz, I guess.
Something like that, swing. Okay, let's check it out. Hold on. Boop.
Seaside and sunset, places that I used to know. They say when there rising tides, and I sing with them because nobody knows that I'm friends with a ghost. They stay with me when I need them the most. They run fast and free from the trains of this life, but they know that I'll need to sleep well at night and rise in the this spring will the song that I gives it away. The whistling of your brown cheeks is just for my ears, and nobody shall know that I'm friends with a ghost. It's only fair that I need them the most. They're still standing there in my wildest of dreams, as though it were yesterday, torn at the seams. I rise with the dawn, and through the tears that I shed, I'll still carry on. And one day we shall part, and one day we shall meet. But until the day comes, I'll live a full life. I shall rest well at night and rise in the morn.
And that was Friends with a Ghost. Jazziest ghost song I've ever heard, for sure. I love that. Thank you.
These first few notes actually reminded me of Ender Lilies, I
I'm
guess.
genuinely not familiar with that.
I'm also not
but
familiar with that swing park. Swing?
Swing.
Someone is going to screenshot that. We should do that. Come
Oh
on.
no. How do you even do the pog face? Just
look surprised, unnaturally.
Am I doing this?
Should I form it?
No, that was
Just
like
kidding.
not that I'm. Now that was nice, lovely swing vibe. Thank you, LDW. Thank you, 84. Not that I listen to much swingy music, but this goes to the top of my list. That's lovely. Thank you so much.
This is actually only one out of two songs that are swingy, I'd say.
fun fact with this one. Now, I've been in Germany holidaying for nigh on 2 weeks, and I think this must have been last week today.
Sunday last week, yeah.
Yeah, last week today. Christoph and family and my spouse and myself were in a restaurant in what's that place called again? Geiselwind, which is basically a small town kind of thing in Bavaria, and we were just having lunch at a restaurant, and unbeknownst to us, there was a piano there, and we were thinking, can that piano be played? Please, we hope it can be played. It turns out it could be played. The staff needed to go find the keys for it, and they did. And we did actually play this song. I played the song on piano. It wasn't the only song I played on piano. You'll hear the other one later. But Chris sang with me, and it was just one of the best experiences.
At first, I just wanted to hide and sink into the floor because I really do not like the spotlight. But that was pretty nice, I'd say.
And
my favorite part about this entire thing was our audience, if you will, was fairly small. But next to my parents, there were two random people, probably the age of my parents, so roughly late 50s, early 60s, I would have guessed. And halfway through the first song that Trois played on piano, she actually started crying.
Bless. Hiya, Cranberry. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. So, yeah, that was Friends with a Ghost. I had debated making a music video for this. I just gave up doing it, honestly.
To be honest, I think every single song on this album, excluding maybe song number 8, would have worked as a single. Song number 8 is actually one of my favorites, but I don't think this would have worked as a single.
Foreshadowing. We'll get there.
But yeah, we're gonna get there.
Impromptu concert. Hopefully. We'll have to see.
Who is that? Sean? No idea who that is. Who's that?
Come on! Don't spoil it. Hello.
I'm just kidding.
Hello, beloved.
It's a Metroidvania with very melancholic music. The first few notes are similar to the leitmotif. Interesting.
Aye.
Second song is actually also nothing we've released as a single yet. What is the second song about?
Well, it's your anxiety to be real.
Yeah, but you wrote the lyrics, so I think you should say what it's about.
Well,
you could say that this is actually the first.
This is the first song that we outright worked on because when we started releasing songs, we released our first few on Newgrounds. Some of you might remember that. And
2023 even already, I think, right?
And the first of those was Anxiety. And I wrote it based on what Chris had already told me about the struggles he has with his anxiety. And mind you, I didn't know even remotely enough.
I'm trying to hide it, though.
I didn't even know remotely enough, but I tried to make it work. And he loved the lyrics. And when I wrote it, it was a really morose song, but Chris arranged it, and it is what you are about to hear.
Yeah. What I like to do is, if a song has really, really sad lyrics, I like to make the music the complete opposite usually. So I just like having contrast, I think is the best word.
Yeah.
In music. I kind of stole that from a bunch of other bands that I listen to, like Bears Den or 21 Pilots, where the lyrics are really depressive here and there, but it sounds like da 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 da, right?
One of my favorite artists is like this, Milan Farmer.
Yeah. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier, I'd say 98% of all the instruments you hear are actually live recorded.
Yes.
Including stuff like drums and even the piano. All of that is live recorded.
Piano's mine, drums are mine, guitarist Chris's, bassist Chris's, vocals are ours.
Yeah, sometimes I do the backing vocals, sometimes Trois does them. Why do I call you Trois? No, that should work. Sometimes we just switch roles, basically. Sometimes we do both. Hey, Blue.
I'm just seeing this now. LDW. Yeah, mine are like, and then it all gets worse with the atmospheres to back it up. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Like Hyperbra, like death metal praising Christ. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something out there like that. But yeah, yeah, I get that. So,
but yeah, lyrics are all written by you
for the most part.
And did I miss anything? Like guitar and bass stuff, that's me. Drums is obviously you. I sometimes added some percussion. I like having weird percussion instruments, and I kind of force myself to use them here and there.
I think a bunch of people will be like, get on with it.
Yeah, that's fine. We got time. Song number 2, Anxiety. Let's go. In hindsight, I'm actually surprised that we never released this as a single, to be honest. But let's go.
I don't wanna be in the prison of my own making. I don't wanna live here while the future is mine for the taking. These doors are heavy and they won't give way. What can I do before it only slips away? The window of this cell opens to the sky of stars. They shimmer and shine, oh how beautiful they are. I want to take my place among those lights. With you in my heart, I'll dream a little dream tonight. 'Cause I can't hide and be afraid no more. In every heart that loves me, there's an open door. I can't hide now, I can't run away. I'll break down these walls and let in the light of day. And sometimes my heart shall fall, my will shall falter. But every thought is a raindrop upon the water. These things shall pass and I shall be on my way. These doors shall dissolve, these walls shall only fade to gray. 'Cause I can't hide and be afraid no more. In every heart that loves me, there's an open door. I can't hide now, I can't run away. I'll break down these walls and let in the light of day. No, I won't hide and be afraid no more. 'Cause with you by my side, I've broken down the door. No, I will take my place among the glorious stars. And there you'll be with me, the wonders that you are.
That was Anxiety.
Hey, thank you, Cranberry. Your voices really sound really nice together. It's soothing. Thank you.
What I particularly like is it works both ways. Me singing the lead, her doing the backing vocals, or the other way around. It just both works. In Friends with a Ghost, you were taking the lead and I was doing all the back. I think I did all the backings in Friends
You
with a Ghost.
did, yeah.
Yeah. Works both ways, which is really nice.
84, thank you so much. Song might be called Anxiety, but it's rather the opposite effect for me. Lovely.
Yeah, that's what we
Thank
were
you.
talking about earlier with the contrast.
Aye, thank you,
Like
Baron.
serious topics, so let's make the song itself the actual opposite.
Aye, thank you, Baron, as well.
Yeah, this was probably my favorite guitar solo on the entire album. It's very straightforward, but I think that's exactly what makes it so powerful.
Thank you, LDW. But yeah, there's something about the guitar solo in this one that just makes you feel like it's ants in your pants, kind of. Yeah, it really.
Your voices complement each other very well.
Thank you, Hyper. Thank you. So yeah, drums are quite straightforward here. The piano, well, there is no piano in this track because
You used to write it on piano, but I just rearranged it for guitar, basically, more or less.
Yep. And it works better without in this case. But yeah.
Our next song is probably my favorite on the entire album. Lyrically, you said it's your least favorite.
It is my least favorite lyrically in the entire.
Thing is, I really wanted to have the next song is something that I wrote for once. The first two were written by Trois. I wanted to try and write something that sounds like Red Hot Chili Peppers to a degree because I really love their music and I don't really care too much about lyrics. It's more about
feel
and how the words themselves sound. I don't really pay too much attention to what's actually being said, and the lyrics in the following song will be a little bit weird, not in a weird way, but in a funny way, I'd say.
I mean, it depends. It depends on how well you gel with them. Like, for me, coming from the perspective of a lyricist, lyrics have prosody. Prosody informs melody. Melody informs the underlying chords, etc., etc. I kind of do it in the... Oh, man. Thank you so much, Bernd. Thank you so much.
That's my dad in chat. That's my dad in chat. Bernd, Jakob. I sit in the living room and cry with pride.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
But yeah, coming back to where it was, like, my process is typically the inverse of what has been done for Sweet Bright-Eyed Child. Lyrics inform prosody, prosody informs melody, melody informs chords underneath, and then so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Here, everything came before the lyrics. And so
the lyrics were last.
The lyrics were last. So needing to fit them to an already existing melody with some slight hyper.
This line will actually appear. So let's check out Sweet Bright-Eyed Child. And just a reminder, if you're interested in actually getting the album, you can pre-order it on Bandcamp. We actually made a bunch of CDs, and to be completely honest, I think we suck at marketing. So spreading the word really helps us. Okay, Sweet Bright-Eyed Child.
Yep.
What is the song about? Before we hit play.
Childlike innocence, friendship.
Friendship, basically.
Childlike innocence.
Yeah.
Our friendship.
All right, let's go.
Listen up, did you ever know that life is like a washing machine? You're supposed to go in dirty and come out clean. Did you never get the memo that you had to be put through the ringer? Rising around the fun, we could think about a washing machine. Never was thinking we could shrink. Only dreaming of being free from bloodstains, spilt milk, chalk dust, ink. But listen up, all of a sudden they talk about a washing machine. All the words you can't say, all the things you see, all the stories that you can't share, all the ones we can, all the whisperings of things we understand. Every picture of a red shirt,
Thank you all so much.
How did you like this?
Yeah, I think a bunch of people seem to love the
You
RHCP.
definitely hear the Red Hot Chili Pepper inspiration, which is awesome. I just wanted one song to sound somewhat like Red Hot Chili Peppers because I just love this kind of music so much.
Thank you so much, Chocolate. Thank you so much, everyone. This hits that nostalgia bone for me. I guess it's those RHCP vibes for me as well. Banger. RHCP but gospel, RHCP but Steely Dan. Actually, I was influenced by Steely Dan for the backing this thing.
I had to laugh earlier when I read Hyper's comment. Oh my god, you actually made the old joke lyric work. What the fuck?
For those of you who don't know this, Newgrounds, for a time, I hosted this, had the worst song competition, and Christoph one day entered.
I actually contributed a song called Hey Girl, I Miss You, Come Back to Me.
And one of the verses had the word line, life is like a washing machine.
Yeah, I tried to write the worst lyrics I could, and I just used the 4 most common chords in pop music, and that was it. Life is like a washing machine.
And now you're starting to remember my words.
Yeah, I wanted to use the Two Meeps lyrics, but how did it actually continue?
I don't even remember
Life.
anymore because now I've got my own lyrics in the
only
brain.
2 lyrics I remember is life is like a washing machine, and at some point I say something like
Knife is like a cutting
is like a
machine.
cutting machine.
BIOS parameter block.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So AUD, so that's where another from. Yeah. The ugly duckling has become, at the end of the day, you lose a sock.
Yeah. Life is like a washing machine. At the end of the day, you lose a sock.
Knife is like a cutting machine. BIOS parameter block.
Didn't I even win that?
You got that for, I think you got that for humor. I'm not sure if it was for that song or for the other one, which was band rehearsal with mom.
Exactly, Baron. Armadillo, Vanilla, and Godzilla all do not rhyme with banana.
But you know what? Everybody was seriously like just taking the P out of those words that I wanted to work it into this song, and I seem to have worked it in a way that it actually worked somehow.
And in all honesty, I think I consider this one of the best songs I have ever written. Not just for Two Meeps, but in general.
I appreciate that.
God dang, I love the energy. I just love everything about this song so much.
I mean, the music video, for those of you who have seen it, if you haven't already seen it, check it at your own convenience. Features us just frolicking around in a playground. We both wore the Meep shirt that Chris is wearing right now. And yeah, that was us. We were in Lancaster in a playground with all of these wooden climbing bar things and just absolutely having fun. That was super, super fun to record.
Is there anything else to say about the song? I love it. I love it. You love it too.
And it's much appreciated. Thank you.
Okay, the next song has also already been released as a single before, and I think it's actually the song of ours with the most listens on basically every single side. A song called Why. What is the song about?
About about how we're faced with so many preconceptions just walking into society and just trying to function. Many of us facing judgments for who we are, what we enjoy, who we are friends with, what we like. And too often we find we have to mask ourselves in order to fit into those surroundings. So really the person in question then becomes, why must we hide the things that make us who we are? That is literally the lyrics of the chorus. So, you know, when I wrote this on piano. It was really morose. This, by the way, was the other song we played at Geiserwind. Yeah, this was the other song that we played that I played at Geiserwind. Though this one I actually performed on my own. And
it started as a piano and vocals only, very sad and slow song. And I was like, I think we should turn this into almost reggae, I'd say, right?
Reggae, yeah.
Reggae, to a degree at least.
As neurodivergent LGBTQ plus people connect heavily to the song. Oh, for sure.
Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
And many disabled as well. It's just not even just, obviously there's some things you can't hide. Yeah. It's literally there for everyone. But things that, like allergies, like hidden disabilities, like the way your brain functions, the work you do and why it's so vital to people, and yet somehow people give you shit for it, I guess.
And without going into details, both of us connect to the lyrics in completely different ways, I'd say, which makes the song so great. All right, next song called Why. Let's go. You've actually heard part of the song if you've been there since the very beginning. You've heard a short instrumental loop before the stream started.
We'll get to the title of the joke song later. Promise.
I've had to hide some part of me when no prying eyes could see. I've had to lock it, sink it, and throw away the key. Cast it off into the depths of the unrelenting sea. I don't understand, why do I feel this way? I've had to retreat back into the inner darkness that no one could see. Every time the light cast its spell and shone right down on me. After all these years, sharing my heart still brings me to tears. I don't understand, why do I feel this way? Tell me why.
Some of that real quick.
Thank you all so much. Music to get high to Zong Stream? No.
That bass is glorious. How is it this warm and smooth? I gotta say, this is my favorite bass performance on this album. And if you know my music, also my personal music, I like bass lines that don't just support everything else, but oftentimes my bass lines are more melodic than the main melody itself, if that makes sense. Without actually being the focus of attention, though.
Just taking a look at this one.
Now that's some gain on the guitar. The gain is actually really, really driven up. Yeah, I like that sometimes.
Yeah. With regard, and I think somebody said, Trickstar said it's giving drum for Shante again, which is goals really for Chris.
Yeah, that's one of my main inspirations for guitar playing. That and Chun Sonoe, who you all probably know from the older Sonic games.
That Y was beautiful. I think somebody mentioned vocal lessons when.
Yeah. Mac.
Yeah. One of the things was sorry, I accidentally hit the mic thing. One of the things that I especially like working into songs is melisma, which is basically having one syllable carry over several notes, like the why. Now this, the whole why, that had to be modified to what it is now, because when I wrote it, the original is actually an interval that's hard to sing.
Mm-hmm.
The original is someone tell me why, which is what I would do when I actually play this on my own, but it is.
Now we're actually debating releasing an alternate version of this song at some point, because out of all the songs we've written, I think the demo version and the final version are probably the furthest apart. Like the original, like we said earlier, is really. It was
Piano and voice.
Yeah, it was also slower, I think.
No, it's the same. It's the same tempo.
It feels slower though.
It feels slower. It's the same tempo. It's just that you don't have drums driving it as much, or basically you don't have that kind of laid back feel that the original has.
Also, thank you, Hyper. By the way, you two are absolutely amazing. I have said this before, but you can't stop me from saying it again.
Do an alternate version where you switch the lyrics with each other. Might be hard.
I've been thinking about doing that for one of our songs, actually.
Yeah,
but yeah.
With this song, it might be hard because it's basically you're going up a major seventh. But yes, as said, RH People Gospel.
Doable, I think. Using head voice.
Oh yeah.
You like that approach on the bass? Reminds you of some legends, dead and alive across many genres. Oh yeah. You love the cracking tone of the guitar at the end.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Same.
Thank you so much, by the way.
Do we move on to song number 5?
Song number 5.
I Am Afraid.
Song number 5.
What is the next song about? This is probably our most serious song.
Not only is it our most serious song, I dare say it is from the listener base that we've had so far. This might or might not yet include you, but, let us know about it. Our listener base so far has liked this song the most. It was also our first single. And of all the songs...
And why, but yeah.
Yeah, but of all the songs on this album, this is unfortunately continuing to be a slow-moving prophetic train wreck, if you will. I am afraid there's so much worsening around us. I don't even need to go into that right now, but elephant in the room, we all know this. And I wrote the song actually more than a year ago, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure.
More than a year ago, before shit really hit the fan, shall we say. And, things were already darkening there. And I wrote this song to address an ever-darkening climate. And I took influence from a bunch of musical theatre, and especially French musical theatre. I'll get to that later.
Almost hit me there.
Sorry, I wasn't meaning to.
Oh, that was close. But yeah, this is definitely our most experimental song on the album. Both the song structure, it doesn't really have a typical verse, chorus, bridge structure.
No,
and also some really, I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't heard it, some really weird, intentionally weird mixing choices in general towards the end of the song. I hope you're gonna like it.
afraid. like a candle in the night. With one tiny breath, out goes my light. I am afraid, I am afraid. The world is in flames, it's more of the same. And how many people shall we blame? I am afraid. How low shall we fall? Have we seen it all? How long till we're laid against the wall? Silently, softly, wordless and mighty, time points the accusing finger of blame, noisily shambling, ceaselessly tumbling into a world where we'll never be the same. I am afraid. I am afraid.
Oh, thank you all so much. Goosebumps and it's 30 degrees Celsius.
Nice. This song is heavy, a type of metal ballad heavy. Bit crunch jump scare. It's a combination of bit crunch, but also ring modulation and a bunch of other things that usually you don't really hear on vocals that much.
I looked up just in time to see the Chris close up. Oh, I'm just seeing the. I also really like the art in the background. Thank you so much, Cranberry. I drew that actually. That is part of the artwork for the album cover. So whether you're getting a physical copy of the digital release, that is what you will see.
Do it. Get
Yes.
it. Get it now. I don't want to influence anyone, but get it. Who said
Yeah.
that?
I think it
Get the album! Huh?
fuck's sake.
Yeah? Did you hear that? I think I heard someone scream. Anyway,
I had the honor of getting an early peek at the music. Yes, you did. My poor wallet. Oh man. I love the piano and the vocal effects on this one. This feels so disorienting and like unreality, if that makes sense. Not good. Yeah, I get that. This is how really fear
Yeah.
feels to me.
the thing is, this entire distorted part at the end was technically never planned, but for some reason, I just thought that might fit. I think it started with a distorted bass. And once I distorted the bass, I was like, what if I just distort everything? Excluding the drums, I think. They weren't distorted, but everything else was.
It was Blue Shirt Chris that yelled.
Yeah. I am afraid of...
Chris in the dark.
I mean, if I walk around like this,
Oh no.
then understandable. But yeah.
Fun fact that this song actually has cut lyrics. After the part when you have got like, I am afraid, much like a candle in the night, with one tiny breath out goes my light, I am afraid, I'm afraid. The key changes. Then you've got the cut lyrics go like this. I am afraid of the stormy seas ahead, afraid of the candles sending me off to bed. I am afraid of things that should never be again, of hatred and war, of toil and pain. I am afraid. So the only reason why it was cut was because I was already envisioning lots and lots of backing vocals for those. And I don't even know if I actually had the energy to record all of them. So Chris was like, no, we're going to make this work. We're going to make this work. We are going to cut those lyrics off. You do not have the energy to record. All I'm saying, my PC still has a CD drive for a reason. Good. We need more PC drives with optical storage.
Mine doesn't. I need an external thingy to play CDs,
same.
which sucks, to be honest.
Same.
Almost hit me again.
Sorry, I wasn't meaning to.
I'm afraid of being smacked or what Hyper wrote about.
Yeah, I wasn't meaning to whap you in the face.
Yeah. We didn't even mention that, but there's 10 songs total on the song, by the way. This was song number 5, so we're halfway through.
Yeah.
The next song is basically another world premiere. That sounds a little show off-y. What's the adjective to show off? Boasty?
Showy. I don't know.
Showy offy. That was a little showy offy. I'm just gonna make that up now. Showy offy. But yeah.
It's the second one that you actually wrote the music to. And the lyrics were actually a combination of Chris's and mine.
It's a song about imposter syndrome, which I think especially a lot of creatives who are also a lot in chat can probably relate to. That someday you think your music or your art or whatever is really good, and there's days where you think you're a complete failure and you suck and you should just do something else, basically.
And that's what seemed to be the thing that gets told to us. So initially it was posited as a song about lack of confidence. Then as the lyrics started to coalesce, they became more and more about imposter syndrome. So yeah.
The song is called Don't Ever Let It Go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's don't ever let it go. Get it? Okay.
Every time I try to sing to those around me, however tenderly, however softly, the voice inside my head is trying to tell me how it hates the things it sees. It drives me crazy. I want to think that I have a voice of my own. Every time you promise me that things get better, I don't know what to say. Does it matter? Follow your dreams, they say, and you can make it. Is it real or is it fake? Or will it break me? I want to think that I can do that. Oh, dare I say that I know what my heart is saying to me, that I know I can shine bright like the sun. Don't ever let it go. So one day the people around me will see who I am and be proud of all the things I have done. Every time I dream about the things I know are well within my arm's reach, I'm always told that it shouldn't cross my mind that I can go where giants of ages past have trod before me. I want to think that I can do that. Oh, dare I say that I know what my heart is saying to me, that I know I can shine bright like the sun.
two things. That was That was Don't Ever Let It Go. Sorry.
Chris.
Yeah, that was Don't Ever Let It Go. Two things we forgot to mention. Imposter syndrome is something that kind of comes in waves, I'd say. Sometimes you feel great about yourself, sometimes horrible, and that's what we try to reflect in the music. The verses are incredibly sad or bittersweet, somber, and the chorus is the complete opposite. The chorus is super upbeat and cheerful.
Arguably, this song's got my favorite drum takes out of the entire album. I really, really enjoy what I've done here, and
that snare is nasty. Trickstar says in a good way.
Yeah,
I agree.
thank you, Trickstar. Thank you all so much.
Love the guitar here. Also, thank you. Love the guitar
I
here.
remember sharing the work in progress, like no backing music, none of the instrumental, so as not to spoil anything. Back when I was posting on Instagram, I actually shared a clip of me playing the drums to the final chorus of this song. Quite a few drummer friends were like, what even is this? This is so good. This sounds super industrial. What is this? It's not industrial, but it is one of my favorite drum parts, like, ever.
This was the most relatable song for me. I feel this way about drawing, and it's making me procrastinate on learning music. You needed to hear this, yeah. A lot of creatives feel like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you know that you're capable of so much, but sometimes you just think, what if I just suck?
Well, a lot of it is not really is not really helped by the fact that so many of us on the ground don't even get that leg up that we so desperately need. Everybody tells you, oh, they got it because they're good. That's not the only reason why they got it. There's so many who are good, and
they just don't have don't get the opportunity to actually show what they're
this is it
capable of.
And then when you're faced with that, then you wonder, do I really suck? Is that why I'm lagging behind and
like
having
a
all
lot
of
of
these?
people say it's all just hard work. I personally hate that. There's so much luck involved.
It's such a lie that it's only hard work, because
Like you need the opportunity first, and then the actual true hard work begins.
it's like incentive, right?
see.
Incentive to do the thing that you so desperately want to do as well. The incentive can be intrinsic, but if your energies are spent, what then?
AED, yeah, this also hits closest to me myself.
Regards someone who barely even touched FL between 21 and 22. Yeah, I feel that. I
think there was another thing I wanted to. Hyper, you got a radio with a CD player specifically for Splash 2. I hope you still. I mean, you already pre-ordered it, if I remember correctly, Hyper.
Yes.
So I hope you're looking forward to that once it's actually out. Like I said, it's out on.
The hard work
In July.
Yeah,
24th.
LDW is majority networking and sheer willpower. Yeah, that's true. And even networking also feels like luck of the draw, as we've seen back when we attended Develop Brighton together. But also trying to be, but as you said as well to me, trying to be ruthless in terms of finding the things that would help us go forward. There comes a time where you think, what are we doing here? We need to advance. And what can we do? We're not treating people like, things to help us advance, but it's kind of finding the project, if you will. Cranberry saying, the hard work makes me feel so bad because, if I'm struggling, does that just mean I'm not trying? Believe me, if you're feeling like this, that means you're trying. The fact of the matter is that if you are second guessing yourself with regards to any of your efforts, that means you're trying. Somebody who didn't try isn't going to be asking that question, are they?
Should we move on?
Yeah.
Move on to the next song?
To the next song.
The next song is called Moving On.
For those of you who are from Newgrounds, you will automatically know what this song is about. May it never be spoken of forevermore.
Okay, should we start?
Yeah.
Actually hear your audio from your phone. Interesting. Okay, next song, let's go. Another swing tune.
Yeah.
And one thing I'd like to say before we start, the vocals are next to unedited in this for once. Like, I do always add some compression and stuff like that, but I mean, next to no pitch correction whatsoever. This is a very, very raw sounding song. Let's go. Let's move on.
Mm-hmm. day I die. It's a scary place, you don't wanna be there. I keep writing songs about my dreams, about all the things I've seen, and I scatter them like seeds into the air. I dream about a world to be, a world for you and me, for many people around me, I'm sure. And even if it should change and time should appear to be strange, I know it's right to dream of a hope in the future. But I don't need your trust to be placed in me. Spend your time on the things that will set you free. No, I don't need your trust to be placed in me. No, I'm fine with going the way that feels mine. The clouds are darkening in the sky. The air is dark and we all know why. The world is tearing itself apart. And no matter what simple pleasures we find, the powers that be are so unkind that we just don't want any part. I sing about the world I dream of, I sing about the world you long for. I know it's near, and there's a place for everybody, every tale and every story. But I'm making one thing clear: no, I don't need your trust to be placed in me. Spend your time on the things that will set you free. No, I don't need your trust to be placed in me. No, I'm fine with going the way that feels mine. Your trust to be placed in me. Spend your time on the things that will set you free. No, I don't need your trust to be placed in me. No, I'm fine with going the way that feels mine. No, I don't need your trust to be placed in me. Spend your time on the things that will set you free. No, I don't need your trust to be placed in me. No, I'll write my history, walk my path, and trace my name among the stars. The friends who stand by me and say, we're walking with you all the way. Now I'm fine with going the way that feels mine. No, I'm fine with going the way that feels mine. No, I'm fine with going the way that feels mine. No, I'm fine with going the way that feels mine. I'm fine with going the way that feels mine. Thank you all so much. Higher Ace, take care, Blue.
The instrumental is so good. I mentioned my urge to use some of the random percussion that I buy every now and then, and this was a perfect example song, I'd say.
And in fact, that was indeed a Guiro Choco.
It was, yeah, it was.
And yeah, Troy, you have a very confident voice.
In this song, like I mentioned, this was more or less raw.
Thank you so much.
Like, the only thing I did was add some compression, and I think that was actually it for that song.
This one...
You were very confident in the song.
I think this one, I just poured my absolute sheer disgust into the recording of the vocals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could actually hear it in things like mine. You know, that kind of absolute disdain. I find Phonics to see me, and just hearing more of her singing now in English is amazing. Thank you all so much.
Yeah,
I mean,
thank you.
I was actually saying this to Chris, and I've said this to a few other people, both watching live right now and outside of this, that I take a lot of influence with regards to this sort of singing style from English folk. You know, lots of storytelling, lots of highs and lows in the voice.
You sound like a confident teenager in a cartoon music song.
I mean...
Interesting, in the best way possible.
I mean...
I know what you mean.
I'll take it, you know?
What was that laugh?
A very, I don't know,
Okay.
flamboyant one.
Our next song, song number 8, is also a song that has not been released yet as a single. I think this is actually the only song where you don't sing at all, right?
No, I don't sing at all.
And there's a reason for that. Basically, the entire song, or most of the song, is just guitar and one single voice. I think there's not even backing vocals in the entire song because it's a song about loneliness. What exactly is it about, would you say?
I mean, the thing is, I think a lot of people... Loneliness is real. Loneliness is an epidemic. And...
I raise my hand, I agree.
Yeah. Now, I want to draw a big red line between the actual male loneliness, which is an epidemic, and actual loneliness, which is an epidemic, versus what the incel community likes to call loneliness, because they literally push people away. As you can see, Chris has great friends. Some of you are here on chat with us. I'm here in this room.
Are you?
What do you mean?
My God.
Chris.
Yeah, move on.
But the fact of the matter is, it's like, what is that feeling? We're trying to describe that feeling. We can find solace in everyday comforts. We can find healing in nature. And we can try and distract ourselves.
Loneliness, I'd say, is just basically a lack of purpose. You don't really know why you should even get up in the morning.
Yeah. And it's like, and you do wonder sometimes, how much distraction can you do before those emotions start hitting you like a truck again? So, yeah.
Yeah.
There you
The
go.
song is called Please Don't Leave Me Alone. And I think you mentioned that this actually made you tear up before.
Yeah, it did.
So I'd say this is also one of our most intimate songs out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think this would have worked as a single personally, but maybe,
Who knows?
I love this song. I hope you love it too.
Mm-hmm.
The stars still shine while I walk all alone. They light my path while I have longed to roam. Their presence greets me when I'm finally home. And still I wish someone were here. Are rustling softly in the breeze, and when the dawn breaks, it shines through the trees. The whistling wind still sings its song to me, and still I long for someone near. I stretch my hand out to the water. I hear it splashing as it runs. I feel alive. I taste the coolness of the wellspring, and it calms my lonely soul. Daytime, I hear music all around. The waters bring to life the flowers on the ground. Wake up to greet the mighty rays of the sun that kindly shines on me. I rest my head upon the meadow. I feel its softness on my skin. I feel alive.
And that was Please Don't Leave Me Alone.
Yeah. Troy has been singing backing vocals next to me the entire time. And while they sound nice, I genuinely think that they wouldn't have fit this song.
No, they
would
wouldn't
not
have
have
done.
fit this song. This needs to be one voice, one. Technically it's two instruments, but it's acoustic guitar. It's three, I think. Acoustic guitar,
Pace.
acoustic bass, and I think there's also a 12-string guitar and synths in there. But it counts as one song. It's one song.
One song.
Yeah, it counts as one song. That's true. It counts as one instrument.
We can't even braid. What?
Yeah.
Simply lovely and quite powerful indeed. Thank you so much.
I personally love the second chorus. This da, 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 da. The energy is just
I
so
think when you hit the highs and what, it counts as only one song. I love when you hit the highs and the please don't leave me alone.
Yeah,
that actually drove me to tears a few times.
That's just head voice, yeah.
The song honestly could also be about grieving a lost one. Maybe.
Makes sense, maybe, yeah. I
Please
could
don't
see
leave
that.
me- Yeah. That was beautiful, but don't catch me listening to this on a bad day. I will cry.
Thank you so much. Simply lovely and quite powerful indeed.
Thank you.
I agree. But yeah, even though only I'm singing on the song, all the lyrics have actually been written by Troy again. As always, like 98% of the lyrics are by this person here.
Yeah. I guess I like words. Yeah.
There have only been like 2 or 3 instances, I think, where I was like, maybe we should change this one line or something like that, right? Or
Yeah.
add this and that. That's it.
Baron
Like,
says,
I can't really write lyrics myself.
Baron says, I will probably cry even if it's a good day while listening. Bless you, Baron. Like, it has made me cry, so
Me as well, which is weird since it's my own voice. I don't know. Is this arrogant?
no, it's just feeling things.
Feeling things. What is feeling? What do?
The next one is arguably my favorite.
Yeah, the next one is also
of
gonna
the entire album.
also gonna be a song that has not been released as a single yet.
But those of you who are on Newgrounds will recognize this as the second song that we worked on in the entire album. This one came from an instance of being gaslit by a person in position of power, and it almost cost me my life that one time because, when you can keep telling somebody that you did everything that was in your power and you keep being disbelieved, what do you feel like doing at this point? I ultimately did get believed. It took me a while to get believed, but this was the anger, this was the absolute despair that I felt in the immediate aftermath of that. So, when I shared this with friends around my general proximity, they felt it immediately. So I hope you also feel that and enjoy that.
The song is called Moonlighting, and it's also the longest song on our album. It's probably also the loudest song, since it actually features an outro that's, I don't know, 1.5 minutes long or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
I hope you all look forward to that because
energetic outro.
Yeah.
Also, mixing-wise, this might just be my favorite song of ours, to be honest.
Before we can even play, Hyper says, let me explain my statement. You're visiting all the places you used to go together. You don't want to be there without the other person. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, Moonlighting. Look forward to it. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.
And expect lots of bass again, as always. This is one of those songs where I went a little crazy with the bass again here and there.
Yep.
Let's go. I like bass. Okay.
I won't go down on my knees. I won't go down on my knees and cry. I want these false memories. I want these false memories to die. I have a future to see.
entire parts of me to the skies. I don't need no one to please. I don't need no one to please all my life. I won't go down on my knees. I won't go down on my knees and cry. 'Cause we've been moonlighting, baby. We've been telling the longest ever lie. Yes, we've been moonlighting, baby. I'm just the trap that goes into your fire. Not to leave my souls alone at night. Left with a shell of my own mind. Left to nearly die upon the road at I have a future to seize. I have a future to seize. I'll survive.
Cause we've been moonlighting, baby. Obviously, I've sung all of them.
No, you haven't. That's all me. Well, you did sing some, but it's mainly been me.
Some of the backing vocals, but yeah.
The outro is probably my absolute, like, it's the cherry on top, I would say. Thank you so much.
Mixing the outro was actually fairly challenging. I think this is the song I spent the most time on mixing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it turned out pretty good, I'd say.
The fuzz on the bass. I think the fuzz on the bass at the end
The thing is,
really, really recognizable.
The funny thing is, a little fun fact, I don't know if you could actually hear that. It's supposed to be subtle. It's a fuzz bass, and I'm basically doing the same thing with my own voice as well. So the fuzz bass is playing a line, and at the same time I'm going da 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 da, or something like that, with the same kind of effect on.
The joys of sound design.
Sound design can be so much fun. Yeah.
Chuckle about saying, it kind of reminded me of Pink Floyd, but that's probably a stretch. Something about it, maybe it was the vocals, not sure. Fact check by the true Christoph Patriots. We're moonlighting with this one.
Moonlighting with this one.
Moonlighting is what, I wonder? When I wrote this, I was thinking moonlighting in the sense of absolute fucking brigands moonlighting as figures of authority. Kind of having a side thing going on. But yeah. Moonlighting as what? I'm curious. I wonder what we're moonlighting as. No idea.
No idea.
But no, I found that actually pretty cathartic for me to do.
The final song, sadly, the next one is already going to be the final one, but hopefully we can make some more music in the music, some more music in the future.
Yes, and we would very much appreciate your support, and we thank you all for listening in.
Share our music. Spread the world.
World?
Spread the world? How do you spread the word? Don't spread the world. That sounds horrible. Spread the word, basically. Even if you can't or don't want to buy it, spreading the word. I can't speak anymore. What's going on? I'm exhausted.
Spreading the word
Can help
helps
just
us.
as much, maybe even more, to be honest.
Yeah, you know, it says quite a lot that you enjoy it. I hope that you might introduce this to somebody who might enjoy it as well. This listening party has been so fun. I've never been to one, but
Spreading the world as we speak. It sounds evil. But yeah, song number 10 is going to be the final song. And once you hear it, you basically hear that it's supposed to be the final song on the album. To me, it sounds like the credits theme of a movie, of a really emotional movie. I always thought that. It's called Rain Fall Down, and maybe you can tell the viewers what it's about again.
this one is about remorse. Now, some of us came to where we are through years and years of unlearning some really awful habits, some really awful behaviors. I myself have had to go through that process. I was a much worse person at one point, and there were people, individuals, groups of people I have hurt. And it's about coming to terms with that fact, and even if you implicitly know that some things are just, you can't walk from those. You can't. You just got to deal with the consequences of that. But it's more accepting what you've done and just making that commitment, as if the rain is washing you clean, even if you yourself feel like you're dealing with that guilt after all of this time.
This final song is actually fairly minimalist. It only really features piano and
Bass.
I was going to say piano and vocals. And halfway through the song, a bass comes in, and that's pretty much it, I think. No drums, nothing else, right? No real
that's it.
fancy effects whatsoever. Just some subtle stuff here and there to connect everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs for sure. I really, really love this song.
Thank you.
I hope you're gonna love it as well. And if you loved listening to all of these songs, get our album on Bandcamp. It
And-
releases July 24th. You can already pre-order it though, both digitally, and we actually have CDs. We should have shown them into the camera actually, but I don't have them here. I mean, that's fine to be honest. Should I grab one real quick?
Do you have the time, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Let's.
You can wait. Stay there. I'll be back in 32 seconds or something like that.
32 seconds. I like how it's a really precise number. Meanwhile, I'm here awaiting questions, just thinking about the journey that we did undertake to get this album recorded. All in all, I think it must have taken upwards of a year and a half. The world has been spread. What? Okay, CDs! CDs, everyone! Look at this absolute beauty. This is the back. And, CD inside. Hello, hello, hello. Look at that. If you love the artwork, that is an actual physical piece that you can own.
Yeah. I like the smell. Anyway,
Our final song.
that's so pretty. Yeah. Final song, Rain Fall Down.
Thanks
Sounds like this.
Mm-hmm.
Rain, fall down, fall fresh upon the ground. Rain, thunder, come with your almighty sound. Rain, hungry heart it's felt that when it's ready, it can love you ever still. Rain, fall down, quell the raging storm within. How could I, so long, fail to love the world I'm in? Rain, fall down, fall afresh upon my skin. And bear witness to the tiny little wish in me. I just wanted to be someone. I just wanted to carry on. I just wanted to be someone. So rain, fall down, wash away my lonely tears. Will you embrace me through all the pain from all those years? Rain, fall down, fall afresh upon the land and heal all things, comfort every broken heart, put out every fire that any wounded soul could start. Rain, fall down, come and wash my heart tonight. Come and heal all things, things that I could never make right. Rain, fall down, wash my tears away tonight, and be the wellspring of this tiny little wish of mine.
And that was our final song. Rain Fall Down. Cue the shot of Troa walking off, oddly apt. Hey, why are my eyes melting? That is an LDW-esque image, if I've ever had one. The eyes literally melting off. That is a horrific image.
Been listening to this one quite a lot, actually. I can't even count how often I've listened to that. Oh, Cranberry, who put these onions here? I'm not crying, you're crying, Baron says. Your sis loves it easy, might get this for her. That would be nice.
Yeah. Final song for now.
Final song for now. There's
yes.
hopefully gonna be more.
We plan on already writing a few, at least when I'm back. I want to season the piano part and eat it for lunch.
Yeah.
But jokes aside, that's a beautiful song to end the album. I should have said leaking. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. In all honesty, for complete transparency, we actually lost a bit of motivation in the past couple of months because our marketing plans did not work out at all.
No.
And if you're just starting out, this can really kill your motivation.
Yeah.
I hope we're going to be lucky that this music reaches the right people eventually.
Here we are. We hear the old album again right now. What? Oh, man. What if we have fun forever?
This next song is called Friends with a Ghost. Oh. Let's go.
You walk!
Either way, fun times were had. Yeah, thank you so much. What if we have fun forever? I wouldn't mind.
I certainly wouldn't mind.
The
I mean,
ninjas are cutting their onions again.
what, from behind the scenes? I'm just trying to get that mental image in my head for a bit.
But yeah, like we said, if you want to, I should show it again in case some people join too. I put it away again. Doesn't matter. I'm stupid. In case you do want to get the CD one day, buy it.
Yes.
Gift it to someone. Buy it 10 times and gift it to 10 different people.
If you
tell your annoying neighbor about it, say, Two Meeps have released an album.
Or your or your best friend or your parents, if you feel like they'd like the song or whatever. We know, Chris, we still love you. Real.
Because I said I'm stupid. God.
Good grief. Groundhog Day, but Two Meeps for me. Groundhog Day.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh.
It's a completely different name in German. Untäglich grüßt das Murmeltier. Completely different name in German.
Of course, because
but
a lot of localization names are like that. So
and as you can expect, we do not only release this album on Bandcamp or in physical form. It will also show up on streaming sites and whatnot eventually. But yeah.
But for real though.
Fuck Spotify. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we must have had some bug going around.
I had to sneeze there, yeah.
Yes. No. Yeah. Every other streaming service. Please and thank you.
But yeah, even there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That being said, I hope you enjoyed the time. Let's read out some of the final comments. Thank you so much for the stream. This was so fun, inspiring, and heartfelt. Thank you so much for listening.
I'm not sure exactly how to say this, but I like how you'll tackle not necessarily niche, but specific topics. I think as someone who listens to the radio a lot, it's a breath of fresh air.
I mean, to be completely honest, I feel like 99% of pop and rock music is... Maybe 99 is overkill, but it's often about partying, drugs, sex, that kind of stuff. We don't have that at all in any of our songs, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like every single song on this album, Valid, deals with a particular emotion. Most of the time, an emotion that either doesn't get talked about a lot. We should have said this at the beginning of the stream, to be honest. Or something that's just hard to talk about in general.
Yeah. And the human experience is more than just what typically gets featured on the radio. Though you do get, like, if you're in Britain, yes, you do get more varied songs, and maybe in some countries you do get more varied songs, but the stereotype of what pop rock songs and pop songs and just radio-worthy songs tend to be is very much there, and we're trying to buck that.
The one single mandatory stream potato. Thank you for the potato hyper. Those of you who don't understand this, don't question it.
This is a hyper thing.
This is a hyper thing, okay.
Also, just all the songs throughout the album are very unique and overall very inspirational. It warms my heart to hear. Thank you so much.
And I hope we're gonna I hope we're gonna be able to write more songs in the future.
Yeah, so stay tuned for the release. Stay tuned for any updates from us, and thank you all so much for listening.
I just now noticed I forgot to prepare an outro screen, so...
The stream is just gonna die.
The stream is just gonna die.
Wow!
Wah! Wah!
Wah! Wah! I'm
Huh?
gonna hang on. I'm gonna try to push back against feeling bad about myself and learning to write songs too. Thank you so much for the inspiration. Let us know when you've written some. I'd love to hear some. Yeah. Take care. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Wah! Wah!
Wah!